But they also got to stay locked in. That's what I'm saying.
And they have a locked-in defense. Their defense is playing better than they've played all season.
Their defense is overachieving.
Nah. Earl Thomas, Humphreys, Peters, I forget the third guy. Their pass defense
take the ball
and their
away.
pass
they
rush.
They take the ball away.
But their pass rush is great.
Yeah,
so not only at 9.5 sacks, but still. They have their defense is built to adjust to whatever that offense messes up, that defense can correct it. That's what I'm saying.
Defense takes the ball away.
Yeah, and I'm saying the same reason why you're skeptical of how they're playing, of how Lamar's game is, and how it might come off in the playoffs, I'm all for it.
And that's the same thing with the defense. That's exactly how I feel with the defense. That's what I'm saying.
That's house money. The same thing with the Saints when they went to the Super Bowl and everybody's like, I don't know if this gambling shit's going to work, but it worked. Like, they made the Saints, other than the all-sign kick and a couple really great calls by Sean Payton, like, they pulled some shit out of their hat. You look at the Packers when Aaron Rodgers won that Super Bowl against the Steelers. Like, they put it all on him.
So you really think the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl?
I think they could get to the Super Bowl. And honestly,
but see,
I think
you're not confidently saying it because you don't even believe it.
No, I think it's them and the Chiefs. And that's a coin flip. I think those two teams, the way they're structured and built.
But see, if the AFC West comes down to that,
why? What? You got to finish that statement. I don't know what you're. What does that mean?
You're gonna make me be that guy, huh?
What does that truck? You mean
the Patriots are gonna win?
Not if they lose to the Titans.
Honestly, I think the Titans match up better than them because
the Titans are a great matchup for the Patriots.
Like I said, I just when I think about 60 minutes, it all on the line. I don't know if Lamar can do it. Like, I don't know if he's going to be able to do it because at the end of the day, we know Bill Belichick is good for 60 minutes.
He lost that Super Bowl to the Eagles, didn't he? All it takes is one game. All it takes is one play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see Lamar's style of play as a fad. I'm
not saying it's a fad. I'm just saying it's hard to win and lose off of one player, and it's even harder.
That's why they have Mark Ingram
in the playoffs when there's a lot more.
If anything, I would say their youth hurts them more than him. They don't know how to lose yet, so it's like they're oblivious to certain shit. They're not worried about it.
But that's basically along the same lines of what I'm saying.
Sometimes Brian Bulaga won the Super Bowl as a rookie. Sometimes
that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes it's good that you don't know, so you can just play.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's just gonna play.
We'll see.
He ain't worried about the other shit.
He was worried about that shit last year. So.
Hey man, he wasn't even a full-time starter. He was the full-time starter this year. It's not Flacco's team. It's his team. The whole year, all season, it's been his team. So it's not like I'd say Aaron Rodgers might have a tougher time getting to the Super Bowl because they're taking the ball out of his hands and giving it to Aaron Jones, who's proven to be a trustworthy, great player when you give him the ball. I mean, you don't just get 16 rushing touchdowns for no reason. And he could have got more had they given him the ball more. But, I'm saying, everybody's going to have to adjust. It's the playoffs. Everybody has to adjust, but you do what got you there. And I'm saying,
but what I'm saying is,
what else you going to bet on?
Like, you're right. You're right, but all that shit goes out the window once you start getting smacked around, bro.
Not if they win.
You ain't playing Cleveland, bro.
Okay, they beat New England.
You ain't playing Cleveland.
They beat New England.
You ain't playing Cleveland.
They beat a bunch of quality teams. Like, you realize
all that shit goes out the window.
Baltimore just knows how to run the ball and play defense. That's what it comes down to. Like, he don't have to throw for 5 touchdowns in the playoffs. He could just be good enough and not make mistakes, turn into a game manager, use his legs when he has to.
I'm going to talk so much shit in 2 weeks if they get spanked.
I feel like
if they get spanked, bro, you got to put something on it, bro. If they lose.
Wings? Beer?
Yeah, something, bro.
They got all you could eat riblets and shit at Applebee's.
We'll work it out, bro. But if they get smacked.
And you got to do the same.
If they get smacked in the division round.
By who? Who gonna smack him? I feel like you didn't really ever believe in Lamar Jackson. It's starting to come out now.
No, I believe in Lamar Jackson. I love Lamar Jackson. I was rooting for Lamar Jackson last year. I've been all in on Lamar Jackson.
I've been rooting for Lamar since Louisville, bro.
I've been all in on Lamar Jackson. I've been all in on Lamar Jackson like since I heard him on the Jim Rome podcast. Is like halfway through his junior year. I've been all in on him
since high school.
I've been all in on Lamar Jackson. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan, but I'm telling you, as someone who's really followed running quarterbacks pretty much all my life.
I ran a wing T offense. Our quarterback ran the ball.
I've seen this, man. I've seen this at every level.
I played in a wing T offense in high school.
At every level. It doesn't matter. It's different. It's a different game in the playoffs.
Have you ever seen anything like Lamar Jackson?
No, I haven't.
Okay, then what did Michael Vick do?
But I have seen a lot of shit.
When he finally put his passing together, he got the NFC title game. Did he?
And what happened?
They got clapped by a better team. But that ain't his fault. He had Brian Finneran and Algie Crumpler and fucking Malcolm Jenkins. That's probably the worst offense to ever make it to an NFC title game. And he did that. And then when you saw Vic learn how to be a passer and got better.
The team was 11-5. He didn't do that. They had a good team. They had a good
team, but that was his career.
And that was when 11-5
That's when he rushed for
1,000
yards. But I'm saying, and it's the old NFC South. The new NFC South is different. They don't play defense. But
all right, man, we've been rambling on this topic for a minute, so let's get to our rants. We're already way over.
We can't do the segment this week.
Nah, hell no. We're way over. We're almost at 2 hours. We can debut it next week.
Yeah, all right. And some of those stats still hold up, so yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
Which, by the way, the stats you made didn't really make sense, but
they will once we play the game and I tell you. Because I can't tell you. I'm only going to give you like positions and stats, not the team name. It'll make sense, but you know,
it doesn't really make sense. But okay,
it will once we actually do it. It's called Numbers Game. So yeah, look forward to that segment next week.
Like the actual game makes sense, but the like questions you set up, like
no, those aren't questions. Like that's like the first one is like what I'm gonna actually tell you.
Yeah, it still doesn't make sense, but
because
there's not a single number in your example.
Yeah,
like it's a number game. It's a number game.
I know the numbers. You don't. That's the point of the game. If I give you the numbers, you're gonna figure it out before I ask you the question. I'm gonna give you the numbers and then ask you the question. Duh. Why would I give you what you need to solve it before I even ask you the question?
But isn't the numbers the question?
Yeah, but I'm not. You don't know what numbers I'm gonna give you. That's the point. So if I give you the numbers, you're going to come in knowing, okay, I wonder what that can mean. You might figure it out before we even get to the show.
I guess.
The point is to like surprise you on the spot.
I guess. Go ahead. So go to your rant.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought you wanted to do the actual show, but all right, cool. We'll save that for next week. Numbers game. Anyway, yeah. Just excited for the year. Can't wait for all the things coming up. I already put it out there. I already said it, but we're definitely going to the NFL draft this year. That's definitely happening. It's in Vegas too, isn't it? It's in Vegas?
No, I think Vegas is next year.
Oh, shit, I thought it was this year. Where's it at this year then?
No, I think LA is next year.
So it has to be Vegas this year. Pretty sure Vegas is this year. I'm going to double check on that. But yeah. Either way, a lot of good stuff's going to happen this year. More growth, more getting out of my comfort zone and all that.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm already like saving up now for it. I even got another credit card just for the round trip tickets. So, yeah, make sure you're not doing anything in April. It's gonna be fun. Touchdowns and tangents live from the NFL draft. I'm just saying it now. Just gonna put it out there. Put that energy out there. And when it happens in April, you can look back at the first show of 2020 and say, damn, Kenny called it. And when Lamar Jackson, performs great in the playoffs, I don't want to hear anything. But, so when are we going to get these wings? Or don't we have to go to Hawkins House of Burgers or something? Yeah, we'll go there. You're getting drinks. But anyway, other than that, Pusha T's response.
Not that kind of place.
Damn it. Pusha T's
in the jungles.
That's fine. I'm supposed to be scared. There's white people walking around in the jungles now. That had me.
Last time I brought it up, you were like, it was like 5:30. You were like, no, it's too late for that.
Yeah, because it was too late to go.
Shut up.
It was too late to go.
Shut up. Don't try to flex on the air.
Oh, we went away to
the jungles. You didn't want to go at 5. Shut your ass up.
It was too late to go, bro. We'd have sat there for an hour.
Funny, bro.
Came back, been late on the air. But anyway.
Oh, because we've never done that.
Yeah,
that's never happened.
We were on time today. Well, it's a new year. We're going to be on time every week. All right? Is that okay with you?
We'll see.
I was on time today, wasn't I? I told you 5 minutes and I was there in 3.
Our on time is actually late because we're supposed to start before 8:30.
We really should start at 8, but we don't start at 8 anymore. So it happens. But anyway, Pusha T's response to pretty much Drake talking that stupid shit in that interview with Rap Radar, which was the most softball questions ever. I know you were in his house, but like, damn, could you be a journalist and ask tougher questions? Like, why do you keep saying you're gonna body a guy, but you won't like put out the track? Like, stop. Don't be. You're not a tough guy. Like, you're a child actor from Toronto. You're technically an industry plant because you've been in the industry since you were a child. And you can say what you want about Pusha T and not believable, but him and his brother did sell drugs. Like, their manager did get killed. Like, things happened, and they're from VA. So I tend to believe them versus a light-skinned dude from Canada who decided to throw up, people don't think I'm black. Well, that came out of nowhere, even though everything out of your mouth is I'm Canadian and I'm Jewish, and then you're a black guy. But whatever. Shout out to Drake. Being toxic. No, Drake is more toxic than Future ever could be. And I'm tired of y'all giving Future a bad rap. Like, Future is who he is. But Drake been fake and full of shit all last decade, and y'all want to act like he's the GOAT. But it's cool. It's cool. Y'all gonna hate Future. You gotta hate Future so you can love Drake. Because really, deep down, you hate yourself. But it's all cool. It's all good. Y'all want to hate Chris Brown and Future, but you're gonna love Drake. Okay. He was hiding a child, but okay. That's why Pusha T's response was a tweet that said, ha 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 ha. Yeah. Get out of it. Like, don't. Drake defenders, just please stop. Stop it.
Is that it?
I'm good. I got it on my system.
All right, man. So I don't really have much else to say other than Happy New Year to everybody. 2020, new decade. Same shit, honestly. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep pushing. And if you can, turn over your mindset. Broaden your horizons. You know, all that corny shit. But yeah, really shouldn't need a day of the year or a calendar that was made a long time ago for like you to reevaluate your situation or for you to look back on your favorite moments. And honestly, it's kind of corny that New Year's makes us do that, but whatever. I mean, I'm more of the camp of I just like to get drunk, so I just use it as an excuse to get drunk. But I don't know, man. A lot of y'all be using it as an excuse to change your life, so I can't really knock it because I appreciate the intent. It's just you don't really need a day on the calendar to do that. Like, you can do that for yourself anytime. You can change how you look at your life. You can change the people around you. You can change your moves, you know, without waiting for a week after Christmas or waiting for some fat baby to show up on TV. Like, so I don't really know what else to say other than that. I mean, Dick Clark is cool, but like, really, he's not that great. Like, you're better off listening to this podcast.
He been dead for years, and you're right.
Shout out to FBC Radio. Shout out to X Squad affiliates. Shout out to the Good News radio station, the Good News Sports. Shout out to your favorite podcast app where you can also get this. Hopefully, by now, you've already clicked the show links, checked out Podcorn, and are on your way to get your podcast going, getting it monetized. If not, you're asleep. But yeah, shout out to Podcorn for sponsoring this podcast. And that's about it. Have a good week.
Deuces.